Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll be going over the teaser trailer and talking about certain things that we were expecting and weren't expecting. So without wasting any further time, let's just watch the teaser and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. So we can see the Slayer walk up to the gleaming walls of Emora, which is exactly how it's described in the Codex entry. It literally says gleaming walls. And again, it makes perfect sense for it to be the way it is, because the Chicadians were very advanced when it came to technology. And of course, Jakad is the last vestige or last bastion of uncorrupted hell, so it makes perfect sense why it looks so advanced. Go to the next scene. We can see the Dark Lord and his honor guards, I guess you could call them, and more or less, let me just increase the quality. We can get a better look at them. And again, we can see the anti-cross shaped ships. And something of note is that you can see all these bones and these barren lands just outside the walls. And again, it makes perfect sense why that is, because this is hell. Everything outside of Emora is just corrupted and decayed. Here we can see the Dark Lord, obviously in his armor, so, you know, for all the people that were saying that this is not the Dark Lord, I mean, here's your proof. And of course, to top it all off, there's the mark of the Dark Lord, or Mark of the Slayer, which is only present on armor and weapons that either the Slayer has or the Dark Lord. You will never find this mark to be on any other piece of equipment owned by anyone else. Also, we have the Eye of Sauron, or the Eye of Dauron, I guess you could call him, because it's Davoth. Then we have the Anticross ships. Then we have the dragons on this side. Now, one more thing I wanted to add is that you can barely see the honor guard and the armor that they're wearing. I'll try to zoom in as best as I can, but here you can see what they look like. And I think I've seen an image before from Doom 2016, but I can't confirm this. I think I've been seeing people talk about that these are reused armor sets from Doom 2016. And something else I wanted to note is that you can see these deep sort of scratches upon his armor on his right hand side, which is the side that we could not see in the cover art. So whether this scar or this damage was taken before the creation of Earth, when, you know, Davoth was fighting against the Father's lesser gods, just something interesting to note. However, this keeps going forward. Then we have a cool sort of image of the Doomslayer right at the front, exactly like in Avengers Endgame. And all these rifts or portals are opening with the Argenta machines and mechs coming through them. You can see a few, let me zoom in a little bit. You can see a few of the Argenta warriors here, all the way back here, the tanks and all that. I think there's a couple of dragons that spawn out as well, so we'll have a look. There it is. 2 dragons here. You know, pretty straightforward. This is the most interesting one. So first of all, we have the first in-game look at the Armored Baron. And as I said in my previous videos, this is the Armored Baron, as it was shown in the cover art of Tag 2. And some people were saying, no, this isn't the Baron, this is some gladiator or some shit like that. I mean, come on, it's the Baron. And then we have the chain gunners on both sides. This is something quite interesting. I think this is some sort of trap, like the tentacles or the fire sort of chains that you will find in blood swamps and that sort of thing. So I think you can see one here and you can see one on this side. And then you can see the Doomslayer pulling out the hammer. I've gone through and tried to find a frame where I can have a look at the symbol on the hammer, but of course you can't see anything here. But based on the design of this hammer, the hilt here, this is much different to the hilt of Commander Valen's hammer, so I can confidently say that this is a new hammer that the Slayer creates himself, based on this design here and, well, the lack of symbol here. You can see him jump up and smash the ground, and you can see for like 4 frames the effect of doing such a thing. So here you can see the AoE and all these sparks coming out of here. And one thing that's quite funny, man, is this poor fodder gets absolutely annihilated or just burnt to ash by that attack. I don't know, it just looks freaking hilarious. And then it's the cover page, and then we're left with the full trailer being released on the 17th. Anyways, that's all I have for this teaser. There's not much else I can talk about, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you when the full trailer releases.